It's time now for Visit Sedona TV with Alan Elfman. How can it be a TV show on radio? Because it's also filmed to be uploaded on the internet at visitsedona.tv. This is where you'll find out what's happening in Sedona. Best places to see, best places to eat, and best places to shop.
And we're back. Thank you very much. That was Scott Yates from Virtual On-Ramp. And now we have Mal Wienges, who is the chairman of the board of directors for the Sedona Chamber of Commerce. How are you, Mal?
Very good, Alan. Thank you for the opportunity of being here today.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I just want to be the first to say, Mal, for those of you who are dyslexic, it's lamb, right?
That's right.
But you never run away from it. You always embrace it.
I'm right, face it right on.
So, one of the things that I really like, and I haven't had the pleasure of having the chamber on, is you're very community oriented. You've been in the business for quite some time. Not so much the chamber, but you've been in the media business for quite some time.
I started back in the 60s at CBS Television in New York, and started as a trainee. And when I took an early buyout in 1995, I ended up I was vice president of the New York operations. So I ran New York studios.
Red Sox all the way, by the way.
No, Yankee fan.
I'm sorry.
We won't fight over this one.
We're not going to fight over this
Okay.
one. But you do bring a plethora of experience to the table, which is really good because Sedona really needs that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And, you know, this is a great town, and I'm doing everything I can to really help it, to move it beyond the next stage, where right now most of our visitors come from the Southwest, trying to move it to where we get international visitors.
And that's what we need, because it gets lost in translation.
It does.
Well, one of the things that I want to, I don't know if you know this, when I lived in Florida, one of the things that I did, I never even heard of Sedona. When I did a little statistics regarding the schools, Sedona came up one of 5 at the top in the nation, and I didn't have any information about it. I called the Chamber of Commerce, and they were just so diligent and informative and very welcoming. I mean, it was just incredible, because I come from a big city, as you do, and you just don't get that type of a
No, we have a great staff, by the way. We have about 10 paid staff employees, and we have about 75 to 85 volunteers, and they're fantastic. They probably handle over 500,000 inquiries a year, and so it's a fantastic staff, and we're out to help people like yourself, and me too.
Well, I moved out here. I mean, not only did they give me all the information over the phone, but they sent me a packet about all the businesses, about the schools. Now, I didn't tell them that I had information, but they gave me more information to make me feel welcome, like I was already living there, and I loved it.
Yeah, we have a package. It's called Experience Sedona, and it's a guide which is probably about 40 or 50 pages, and we send out about 240,000 copies a year. So it's a great publication. It's a great publication.
Do you have any in Braille, by the way?
Oh, yes, we do, by the way, but...
well, that's like really hands-on, isn't it?
Yes, it is, right.
Well, now, I understand 2003 that USA Today proclaimed that Sedona was the most beautiful place in America.
That is correct, yeah. That's great, really. And it's also a great place to visit, but it's also a great place to live.
And that's one of the things that I've been saying on the show, is I want to get the listeners and the viewers to know that Sedona is not just the best place to visit, because we have so much to offer.
We do, really. It's very true.
Now, one of the things that I want to talk about is, what are some of the benefits of becoming a member?
Well, we have 1,100 chamber members right now, and it's very interesting. Even with the present economy, we're still keeping the same membership numbers we had in the last 2 years. So that says a lot for values members receive from the chamber. And we do many events. We do every month on the last Thursday, we do a networking social mixer. And by the way, I want to thank you, because I understand next month, which is September 25th, you're going to be donating some gifts for that event, so thank you so much.
Well, anything to help build the community.
You're so gracious, let me tell you.
I like to keep it Israel, you know, I'm just a gracious kind of a guy.
You really are, Alan.
Now, one of the things that I also like to reiterate is, for business owners who are members, you do such a wonderful thing. Why don't you tell us about that?
Oh, you might be talking about the ribbon cutting.
Absolutely.
Right. For all new members, we have a special ribbon cutting, which we invite, city council people, we invite county officials and state officials, And I think the next one coming up is, I think it's next Thursday, and it's at 3:30, and it's the new UPS store in Uptown Sedona. So that should be a great event, by the way.
Oh, I'm going to be there.
Great.
I definitely am
I
going to be
hope
there.
you are, because that's one of your sponsors.
You know, I have to take care of my sponsors.
I know, but you do a great job, let me tell you.
And I got to take care of my chamber because you guys bring out the best in everyone.
And you do a great job for us, too.
Well, you know, exceeding expectations, just that's what I do. And you are also exceeding expectations.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate those comments.
I appreciate it. Now, how can people contact you? Because we only have about a minute left, and I want to make sure that people can, for those of you who are listening on the radio and those of you who are watching this on the internet, how can people contact you?
Well, we have two ways. One is the normal telephone. That's 204-1523.
And that's with the 928 area.
That is correct, right.
204-1123.
Right. And I was stumbling on the phone number because most people contact us by the internet, and that internet address is visitsedona.com.
Visit Sedona.com, not Visit Sedona TV, because that would be me, but I will refer you.
To
We're gonna be
visitsedona.com.
Right, we're going to be taking a commercial break. I want to thank you very much for coming on the show.
Well, thank you so much, Alan. Thank you for all you do for the Chamber and for the city.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Well, we're going to be taking a commercial break. We're going to have Dave from the UPS store. Well, thank you very much, and we'll be right back.